welcome back. Listen. Before we even get started, I need one thing. I need everybody to understand. Welcome to the good old show of the 910 that BS Hood Academy, baby. You know what I
Yo.
mean? Yeah, we're gonna keep it low, we're gonna keep it groovy, we're gonna keep this thing nice. But understand, we're not gonna think twice about it. Today's show is about selective rage. Now, for anybody who's asking what is selective rage is when people
Oh damn,
choose
we
to
ain't
get angry.
introducing. Oh shit.
You gonna let me work? You know what? No. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Tell them who you be. Go ahead and tell them who you be. Tell them who you be. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Shut your ass up.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell them who you be.
What's up, y'all? It's Chilla G, keeping it G.
Nigga, please.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Thank you kindly. Trilogy Honcho here, everybody. Trilogy Honcho. So once again, I'm gonna break this down. We're talking about selective rage today, and what selective rage is people who choose to be angry at things they're not really angry at. So with that being said, let me go ahead and introduce my good old lovely co-host, starting to my good old side. And let me say this in front of everybody. I'm sorry I missed your party, sweetheart. I sincerely apologize.
I mean, it was lit aside from me not getting birthday dick. It was lit.
Introduce yourself. Hey, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
It's your girl, Oddly Amazing, the host that does the most.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, all that good noise, all that good noise. Show us some love, man. Show us some love. You know what I mean? Show us some love. All right, and then we're gonna pass it over to the brother who's smooth with a lot of class, but I promise you he will kick your ass. Who you be, my boy?
Peace and love, man. It's the boy TPG, man. That
is DP style. And then Lena down there getting beat up.
And then we got and then at the bottom we got the gruesome Tuesday. You know what I mean? You can't have X's without O's, and you can't have a yes with no no's. So with that being said,
all right.
You know what? Hey, listen. You know what? Just say your name. Just say
Life, Alina.
Yeah.
You're fighting for that life too.
You know what I mean? And what a life you're fighting for. What a life you're fighting for. So, all right. Like I said, today's lesson is selective rage. Do you get angry because it's convenient? Let's get into it. So let's break this down for what this is. First things first, let's break this down for what it is. We all agree that we all might be standing on business on things, right? You know, when it comes to stepping, we all agree that people, you know, we know how to step with it, right? You know, so we step with some of the best of them, correct? But have you ever found yourself getting angry because it was just the thing to do?
I wouldn't say I'll get angry just
maybe
because I get mad because of the lack of common sense. I would think people would have the common sense before they say the stupid shit that they say. Shit.
I would love to agree with that, but that is not always the case. What about you, Ali?
Repeat the question.
I
got so lost in thought.
It's all right
about it.
Shit like that.
It is all right. It is all right. Have you ever found yourself getting angry because it was just the thing to do? In other words, you know, let's say we see a video online, video going around online, and the video that's going around online is a white guy punched a black lady in the face, right? And everybody's like, this white dude's tripping. But then you come to find out the black lady spit on him first. But everybody like, well, why did the black lady spit on him? And it's like, does it matter? If somebody spit on you, would you punch them?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what are you selectively mad about?
None of it really.
Like, no, I'm just saying that was the example. So have you ever found yourself like being mad in a group setting? Like you're mad because the group mad.
don't think so. Maybe more so like
on some one band, one sound type shit.
You get what I'm saying?
yeah, like
Gotcha.
I'm about to say.
no, not really. Not really. I can't really think of one because I've always, if I was mad, I probably was the only person mad.
Okay, I can rock with that.
Usually it's just me. So as a group, maybe like something like George Floyd, you know, like kind of like what happened to him. That's probably like the stuff I'd get angry about. But it's not because somebody else angry. It's just
Okay. What about you? What about you, TPG?
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I've definitely participated. Well, I don't know. I don't really know what to call it, right? Because
Selective rage.
I would be mad or
selective
feeling a
rage.
way on my own, but I've definitely participated in like a group activity thing in terms of getting mad. Like something would happen, right? Something would happen, and let's just say it has nothing to do with me outside of this being my friend or family, whatever. So, technically speaking,
I've done that.
it don't got nothing to do with me, but I'm mad because of how I feel about this person and what happened to this person. You know what I'm saying? I've done stuff like that.
Yo, Lito, why the hell you just bullshit like that?
Listen, I get it, and I'm glad you brought up that type of style of thinking because, you know, when you deal with love, selective rage is real, especially when you're in love or you know when you got love for somebody, because you know it wouldn't bother you if you were by yourself.
No.
But because of the circumstances that be, I gotta get angry. You know what I mean? If it was just me, fuck it. But you know,
but it's not just me. Not in those situations.
Right. You know, it's not just you. So it's like, okay, so now I gotta get angry because this situation is not just about me. So I ask these questions because, like, is that really your emotion that you're acting upon? Like, can no, like the reason why I'm saying selective rage is because, you know, as we see the world today, and I'm not a current event guy, but as we see the world today, you know, strings that's being pulled and things like that, you gotta keep your emotions in check. Even no matter what the fuck is going on, you gotta keep your emotions in check because if there's a desired emotion that's trying to be pulled, and you go with that desired emotion because everybody else is mad, then guess what? You're no longer in control of your emotions. You might feel like you're in control, but you're not. So that's what I want to dive deeper into. So how do you know when it's an emotion that is a genuine emotion versus an emotion that has been orchestrated?
Because one, it just happened off of just reaction. The other,
that's impulse. That's impulse. Anything can happen off of impulse, and impulse causes regret. So I'm gonna go ahead and challenge you on that one. But go ahead.
Damn.
You know what? I'm not gonna challenge you on that one because I done did time behind it. So I done learned my lesson. You got that one.
Okay. See, today we're not gonna do the. I mean, we're gonna have our laughs and shit about it, but I really want us to really think because we're in a dangerous time in today's society. We're in a real dangerous time, and I'm bringing this up because it's a call of urgency, man. Like within everybody's culture, there's secrets and everything like that. But on top of that, I also want to talk about like kid culture too, because our kids have their own environment, their own talk, their own little codes too. You know what I mean? To the point where, you know, they feel like they got to get mad because their homeboy is mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they got to get mad because their girlfriend is mad. And it's like, look, you got to keep your emotions in check. You got to hold yourself accountable. You know what I mean? And because we talked about something, I say maybe a few episodes back, and I think Trilly, me and you was talking, we hinted at it too. In TPG, we spoke briefly about it, and that was, you know, how the hell do we help the next generation? And then you help the next generation by telling them, look, you got to stand on your own. You got to stand on your own. In other words, because I've heard kids
follow the leader type shit.
It ain't even follow the leader no more because everybody want to be a leader. No, fuck that. Don't be a leader. Just be by yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you a leader, then that means you got followers. So you're going to orchestrate how they feel. So if you're pissed off, guess what? Them niggas gonna act like they pissed off too. They not really pissed off, but shit. Nowadays, and with the way that the laws are changing too, bro. Like look at how quick they'll throw a racketeering charge on you. You know what I mean? Look at how quick they'll throw an organizational charge on you. When you these aren't even your genuine feelings. You were just acting. You know, you were just acting to show support, and it's like now they done labeled you an organization. You see what I'm saying?
See,
like,
yeah,
they do that, and I'm gonna answer your first question too. But they do that because they came up with RICO charges because if I can't catch everybody in the act of what they're doing, what I'll do is I'll get one of the person from the group to flip, meaning tell on the organization, and then based off of what they told, we can take down everybody else. You feel me? Without actually having proof of these individual people doing something. And then to answer your first question, how you can tell your personal feelings versus your emotions being influenced is you get by yourself, like whether you're in the car, the room, the shower, you get by yourself with no influence and pay attention to how you feel. Are you mad about this situation? Do you really feel a way about it? Or are you only mad when you're around this person or when you're talking about it or when you're around a group of people where you're feeding off of their energy also and how they feel and all this and that? How do you feel by yourself? That's what's going to tell you how you really feel about certain things.
And I'm glad you put it. Once again, I'm glad you put it that way because what, like I said earlier about standing on your own, bro. Everybody up here have kids. You know what I mean? And it's becoming too fucking crazy out here. Like kids now. When we were growing up, yeah, you might have got your ass beat up. You know what I mean? No homo. You might have got. And now when I say no, you know what? No gay kid. But anyway, like I was saying though, when you had friends and they were, hey, y'all sleep.
Oh, so everyone kid acting up tonight.
Okay, so lay your black ass down. I love you.
Sleep.
Then lay down. Is it in your room? Then lay down. Go to sleep.
I ain't want them problems tonight. I made her do everything early.
You missed that bus. I'm gonna be yeah.
Miss that bus. I'm gonna beat that butt.
But yeah.
Can't say that.
But yeah, like I was saying about kids and shit, man. Kids have their own culture, and on top of that, you have now. Y'all remember how your friend would come up to you and be like, "Man, this person want to fight,"
and you and then you go,
and you like, "Well, shit, let me go fight them." And then your friend like, what if your friend never showed up? Now you done fought this nigga. You know what I mean? Now you see what I'm saying? Like, bro, that selective rage is a bitch. But how do y'all feel? We
go fight for my friend, and my friend don't show the fuck up, and I get my ass whooped. Oh yeah,
bitch.
Yeah, nah.
Oh my mama. Wait till I see you.
It ain't never been that situation, but I've definitely been like, okay, somebody got a problem with one of my friends, then you got a problem with me. I've definitely been that person.
Yeah.
I'm kind of still that person, but it's way, way toned down.
But if anything, I'm gonna try and calm my friend down. If anything, now that I'm older, if that was the case.
Yeah. Nah, it's different now, nigga. You gotta fight your own battles just like I do. Cause I found myself getting into a lot of shit, and I'm like, I never really had no problem with these people. Like, all my beef with these people is from other people beef.
You know what I
You
mean?
see what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, this is stupid. Like,
I
this
said
is stupid.
But that knowledge comes with age too. Like your feelings change, your feelings get different.
Yeah.
Like,
Because back in the day, I knew I wasn't dumb. I knew these problems wasn't my problems, but I didn't care.
okay.
But now it's like, nah, I'm cool. Unless you getting jumped on or something by multiple people, like that's your beat. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what? You know what? Let's take it. Let's take it a step back, but we're gonna lighten the mood here. You know, you ever been on your friend ever been like, let's go on a 2-man, and you kind of find out. You kind of find out it looked like 3 men in this situation and 1 female because her friend looked like a man. You know what I mean?
That's
And-
a little fucked up, don't you think?
take it for the-
Niggas eat shit.
You just gonna have to take that L.
Who?
No, I don't.
Who?
Like
No, I
so,
don't.
let me ask y'all a question. Wait,
Ain't nobody taking no L's.
wait.
I'm not-
Wait. Let me get this one. Let me get this
I'll
one
take
off.
one
Let
for
me
the team.
wait.
fuck
Wait.
it.
Let me get
I'll
this one off.
chill with them.
So I done had
hate
to-
with them.
You never cracked
But,
nothing. You never cracked nothing ugly. Or got
You
cracked
taking
by
one
something
down
ugly.
for the team? Nah.
Y'all never cracked nothing. You ain't never had no girl. You ain't never cracked nothing ugly. Nothing ugly ever cracked you.
Let me
That's
tell
not the
y'all
question.
something.
That's not the question that was asked. I'm not
Let me tell
cracking
y'all something.
something for my friend that look like that. My choice is my choice.
Listen, because I'm talking, because I mean, we talking about like selective feelings. So I mean, if you know you really didn't want to fuck them, but you just out here fucking them, you know what I mean? Because your friend want to fuck their friend.
No,
You get what I'm saying? Like,
not doing it.
Listen,
I
I done cracked some shit I'd never speak on ever.
promise you, I done jumped behind a few. I done jumped behind a few.
I
Like,
just shoot the club on.
Oh, honey, that ass right there. I said, slow down, baby. Slow down.
Oh,
Here it comes.
oh,
Here it comes.
oh.
Load up, click, click. Oh.
Something is wrong with you, bro.
something wrong with who? Something wrong with who? Because
Putting that damn video up there.
but
Hey,
you know what I mean?
real
But
talk though.
we talking about group. We talking about genuine feelings and shit. Because, bruh, like when you actually look at a lot of the shit that's going on today, my nigga, a lot of that shit is influenced by group activities.
Yeah,
Prime
nah, for sure.
example. Think about TikToks, for example. TikToks ain't nothing but a big ass group project, and everybody trying to be the one to be seen in the group project. But now niggas is taking it a little too far. Like, bro, when I'm talking about selective rage, I'm talking about like the sense of urgency. Let me talk about that. Like the sense of urgency to fucking see it through. Like, why the fuck does it matter if your friends see you do it or not? Do you want to do this shit or not? You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people, they look at it like, again, a lot of people do stuff in trends. So if it's trendy, if a lot of people hopping on the bandwagon and doing a lot of stuff, then yeah, they want to feel included. So I guess they feel like they up to date with the times, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
People, they be like trying to show
I do the opposite.
they made off a video or stuff like that, and then they try to follow the trend, thinking they gonna get the same amount or something similar or close to that.
Think about them ass shaking videos. You know what I mean? What's the new challenge that's out?
Baby blue.
Y'all really about to do this? So here it go again.
And see, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Niggas will follow trends like that, but we can't stick together. We can't meet up at no local parks and congregate. We can't do none of that shit. But we'll shake some ass. And
Who
the
is
niggas
we?
will be all
Who
over
is we?
and-
Dirty motherfucker, dirty motherfucker. This a bad game. Here's a bad game.
That's like I do not want to sound like the broken record, y'all. But that's why we are the fuck behind right there. We'll shake some ass real quick, but goddamn, we can't do nothing else.
I'm trying to figure out why
We
you keep
can't do
saying.
nothing else.
Who are
You want to elaborate on that a little bit more?
Have you
You
shot
out
an
here
ass?
shaking ass, David?
Ah, you asked the same question I was gonna ask.
Leave that dope alone.
You haven't. So you haven't.
He need to leave that dope alone.
I'm not. I'm
But
not.
you then what
But
I'm speaking on it then.
it's a lot of hoe ass niggas that is though. Shit.
Well,
Yeah.
what
I'm
do you
not,
mean
though.
by shaking ass? Like,
I'm just saying that is that
is this a metaphor?
is that
for
not
something?
the trend that's going around right now?
I ain't never.
Girls
I
shaking
ain't never.
ass?
I
Yeah.
ain't never.
What about them?
Is that not the new trend that's going
Okay,
around?
but what is the problem with a girl shaking her ass?
Mommy.
I feel like it ain't.
He's not saying
Y'all know how I feel about that. Is that even? Do we even need to go there?
the problem
Yes.
is
Yes.
we're more distracted
Yes,
on
we-
a woman shaking her ass than
So it's your
actually
problem that you're
looking at
distracted? It's not
So
your
listen.
problem? Like it's not like I'm confused. What does that have to do with
This
going
what
to the
I'm saying.
park? What does that have to do with going to the park?
I'm saying we can't like
what?
politics. We can't come together. We can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't network as a community though. We can't do none of that shit.
Because
But
women
we'll
are shaking
support.
their ass online.
Yeah, we'll support that though real quick.
That's-
Niggas
oh.
will hop on the bandwagon to participate in that real quick.
Like
That's
a motherfucker.
That's
I
okay.
really-
As a
I-
people,
because there's been 4 or 5 trends that went by within the past 2 to 3 weeks.
And what that got to do with us going to the park and politicking and parlaying? What that got to do with anything?
because we not doing it. We're not doing it.
That's not.
But we
we're
shaking.
not here
But
shaking
but a lot of niggas or women, whatever. I wasn't trying to just point the finger. So that's why I
Well, you
said.
did.
You need to point that motherfucking finger.
But-
I need you.
Well, fuck it. Fuck it then. Y'all want me to say it? Fuck it. Women, y'all need to calm y'all hot ass down. All right. And let's get some shit going. Let's get some real shit popping in our community.
You can't pray the hoe out of no bitch.
So sexist. That's why I
You
wanted you
can't.
to go ahead and say it. That's why I wanted you to go ahead and say it. You are so sexist, bro. Like you're
Here we
sexist.
go.
I
Here we
am.
go.
Bro. You
Here we
sexist
go.
as hell. You sexist
How?
as hell.
What
You
he say?
sexist
How?
as hell. And you be doing that in our
How?
group. You be doing it in our chat too. And I've been trying not to damn say it. I've been trying.
Well, let's speak on it then.
You be so fixated on what women do. And I just don't understand why is you so worried about it? Just say we as the people. Why is you so fixated on what the fuck we be doing?
Am I not a
man?
man dealing with women?
Why are you in women business?
Why I'm in women business? Listen, I'm in everybody business as a people. I talk and I speak for my people. So that includes men and women.
Women are more.
Men not
worried
out
about
here
shaking
shaking
ass.
ass.
Well, stop looking at it then. How is that? Close your motherfucking eyes. Maybe you won't be so popular. Close your motherfucking eyes. Stop telling me not to do it and stop looking.
I'm not the one.
Why
Nah,
are you?
listen.
Nah, don't you tell that motherfucking lie. Do not sit up here and act like you don't be looking at the ass. Otherwise, you wouldn't know be shaking ass to begin
Cause
with.
hold on, Teach.
I'm not supporting it though. Looking and supporting. Looking and supporting is 2 different things. I'm a man, goddamn right. I'm gonna look at
You be
some ass.
watching a whole
But
girl get up.
if it wasn't no ass being posted, it would be nothing to look at.
You are not.
So am I wrong for looking at it, or are you wrong for posting
No,
this shit?
you're not wrong for looking at it.
We
You're
can
wrong
do what
for
the fuck-
judging. You're wrong for judging.
We can do what the fuck we want to do.
For judging, y'all judge us.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
The
Y'all
difference
judge us.
is
Y'all talk about a man
No,
need to have a good job. We
do
need
not
to
tell
have
y'all-
all this and
we
that
do not tell
established
y'all
in
what to
life.
do.
But y'all on the internet shaking
no,
ass.
no.
Y'all on the internet shaking ass. Y'all portraying yourselves as damn near prostitutes a lot of women always talking about fucking, always talking about how good y'all parts is when half y'all be capping for real. Half y'all be capping.
Fuck you got the ski
All
mask.
right, and then y'all want a nigga to take y'all out on dates and give y'all a ring when y'all are damn near damn near prostitutes. Damn near prostitutes. A lot of women.
It's not no fucking
You should be
prostitute.
chasing a woman. That's your job. That's your what the fuck?
What the fuck? Like,
Chase what?
Nobody
I ain't chasing a goddamn
Nobody said it. Y'all had to do
nothing.
shit. We just said if that's what you want to do, if that's what you need to do to get us. We never said y'all had to do it. We'll just move on to the motherfucker that will. We never said y'all had to do shit.
Well,
We
let
said
that
what we
nigga
would
be
want.
sucking. Fuck
then
it,
stop
nigga.
being
Because
a
either way,
sexist
y'all
ass nigga,
fucking.
and maybe you'll find your bitch. You a sexist ass nigga, bro. You are. You
How,
sexist as
though?
hell. Because
How?
you're willing to watch
How can
but
you
talk
label
down
me as
about
that
it
for
at the
speaking
same
my
time.
opinion about what I
No.
observed?
Your opinion is ass.
The sexist part
So-
about it,
so-
the reason
so-
you are sexist is because the same bitches you put down and call them prostitutes, you are so willing to look at them.
I love you, boy. And keep God in your life, fuck nigga.
So willing.
We gonna speak on. Listen, I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna say no names. Listen, hold on. I ain't gonna say no names.
You talk down
Hold
about her,
on.
but
Hold
you
on.
the first one to like our videos. So
Okay, cool. Hold on. Listen though. Hold on.
Hey, let him speak his piece. Let him speak his piece.
Not saying no names. Not saying no names. But the only example of that you can tell me is one person. And we all in the group chat know who that one person is. And I've never not one time. Hold on. I've never not one time talked down on not one woman. I am speaking on women as a whole because I cannot sit here and say that you are a hoe, Lena, you a hoe. I can't speak on that. I don't know y'all personal life. And I know, but what I do know is that y'all wouldn't move like that. I am speaking on people from a whole. All right. But the only one example you can give is that one person that we all know, right? So with that being said, fam, I support content just like she likes some of my shit sometimes. It's a mutual exchange of energy, fam. If I'm not supporting your shit, not liking your shit, you ain't gonna give a fuck about liking my shit, gang. So listen.
See you, boy.
Because of what the content is, y'all gonna say that I'm going against my word. But I've never said I'm a man. I'm a god, but I'm a man. Nigga, I'm gonna look at some ass. I'm gonna look at some ass. But am I being one of them thirsty ass niggas that's sharing it? No. Am I being one of them thirsty ass niggas that's commenting under it? No. So what we talking about? How am I sexy? All I'm doing is speaking about shit from a hoe. Is hoe ass niggas out here supporting that shit. So we part of the problem too. I'm speaking on my people as a whole, gang. I ain't never sexist. I ain't never putting down no woman. I told y'all niggas that the woman is God. I told y'all niggas the woman is God. The black woman is God. How the fuck am I sexist?
Let me rephrase.
How?
You say sexist ass shit all the time. If that don't make you sexist, then I don't know. Maybe I need to rephrase. But you say sexist shit like that all the time. Bro, you literally
do we not all speak our opinion about what's going on?
Okay, you can speak your opinion, but that's still you sexist.
Well, you know what? Listen, I'll be judgmental. I'll be sexist. I'll be racist. Nigga, I'll be all that shit, nigga. Whatever it takes for my people to get the point, then goddamn it, I'll be that, nigga. You label me as whatever, but I speak on all low vibration from all our people, from my brothers and my sisters. Now, if we just so happen to be talking about a female, then that's what it is. Like I said, I'm a man, so I'm gonna talk about what the fuck these females doing because y'all talking about what we ain't doing. So I'm speaking on what the fuck y'all are doing that's making us not want to do certain shit. That's what I'm speaking on. So if that make me sexist, then fuck it. Fuck it. Shit.
Move this man.
Fuck it.
I'm glad
it is what it is.
So let me.
It
So
is
let
what it
let
is,
me.
because
Let me
y'all
ask
gonna keep judging
We
us.
not
So shit.
we ain't politicking and shit because women is just out here being extra.
So let me ask you this. Can I ask you a question, Ollie? Can I ask you a question? Just let me ask you this. So anything that he said, does it correlate with you personally? Besides you being a woman?
No, I just don't like when.
No, wait. There's a reason why I'm asking this, because it enraged you. Yes, it enraged you. Like I said, we're talking about that selective rage. So everything he said never really offended you. You just felt rage because it's associated with something that you hold dear, which is femininity and womanhood and you know what I mean, things of that nature. So is what he's saying wrong? Do women shake ass a lot? That's all. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. Do women shake
Yes,
ass
women
a lot?
shake ass a lot, but I don't think that's
Okay.
a reason
Okay.
why
No.
we're not
I
politicking.
never
it.
said that. Only thing I'm playing mediator right now. So only and I'm pretty sure he's not saying every woman shakes ass. Only thing he's saying is there's a lot of women that shake ass, and they only shake ass because other women are shaking ass. You probably wouldn't see too many women shaking ass if it wasn't you know what I mean, in a mad being done in a mad setting. You know what I mean? Like whenever they have like ass shaking trends, people out here shaking ass, that selective rage type shit, that selective call to urgency. So, just
But
so
to say the enraged in me came when he said that's the reason we are not politicking, and I'm like, how can that be the sole reason we're not politicking?
No,
Maybe
well,
say
one
people
of
are.
you.
Oh, like don't say it's because of women. Then you keep that part. Keep that part. Maybe rephrase it. We don't have to always be the example. That's why I said maybe I should have rephrased. Not necessarily that you are sexist, you say sexist shit, and that's how it comes across. And when we try to explain it to you, it's just like you keep going.
Okay, I feel that.
Like, you be like, fuck it.
I feel
Just say
that.
we're not. People are more so following behind other people instead of let's go out and just like be people together, but individually. Like you don't have to do it like as a group. It don't follow. You don't have to follow.
so
Say
if
that.
you posting an ass shaking video because 20 other females in your city did it,
Say that.
you see what I'm saying? Like that's
I feel
going
that.
that's going okay. I got you. We got you. We got you. We're gonna go to a quick commercial and then we're gonna take this thing another way too. Because it's a lot because it's a lot of people out here. There's a lot of people out here that's taking an L from being from selective rage. In other words, you wasn't bad about it until you realized you was not bad about this shit. We'll be back
Yes,
after
that's
this.
very true.
All right, everybody, we back from a good old commercial break, and there's different viewpoints of selective rage, and I understand that I was going to cover a different topic, but it's something a little different. Me and my co-hosts have talked over during the commercial break, and the first thing we want to talk about is what does selective rage cost you? You know what I mean? So and we figured we all came to a nice little agreement. So we're going to let the lady of the house talk about what does it cost you when you selectively rage out.
It kind of depends on, like, it's kind of situational because I've been at a point, like mainly in a relationship, where I would just be enraged for the person. Like I would be enraged for them and everything they had going on, and I would be more mad about whatever the fuck they had going on versus me. Like I shouldn't even be dealing with that. So it cost me my peace. It cost me my peace because I'm thinking you're being wronged. I'm thinking this, that, and the third is going on. I'm riding. I'm angered because I'm feeling like you're being treated poorly. When in reality, you're just a shitty person. You're just a shitty person. So instead of like riding, let me rage. It was I needed to
Shitty bum bum.
I needed to dial it back in order to save my peace. So like with selective rage, it can cost you a multitude of things. It can cost you your sanity, your peace. Sometimes you can lose your life behind it. Actually, like fucking with some shit, you get more mad than other people. Like you think they mad, and oh no, you're not gonna do this person like that. I actually just had a situation like that with my brother. Actually, like I just had a situation with him like that about my niece, and it was a lot of talking on Facebook from his ex, and I'm just going to town, going, thinking he felt, he's probably enraged or he should be enraged, like, and all I was met with is, you need to calm down, you look like this, and he probably back with the bitch. So it's just like, sometimes you just gotta calm yourself down. You gotta calm yourself down and assess the situation before just like, riding kind of so hard for something that it's not serving you. It's not about you. Like, it's not about you. So pull yourself out of that. So it doesn't cost you anything in the long run. Like, shit, I lost sleep that night, sitting there fussing with it and worrying about it. And my brother won't even worry about it. Barely even care.
Okay, so you ended up becoming the odd person out, and you knew how that felt. So I'm glad you kind of correlated that, because we're going to send it to our next person, which is TPG, because he's going to give us an output on what it means to be the person on the outside looking in, especially when it comes to selective rage. Take it away, my boy.
All right, bet. So look, I'm pretty sure that I've never told this story in a public setting, and I'm not gonna use no names. I'm gonna just give you a long story short type of deal. But basically, the first time I ever got in any legal trouble, like handcuffs and whatnot, being taken to a holding cell, this and that, was because of like a little simple fight at school. Wasn't nothing too crazy, but they are definitely locking people up for getting into simple fights at school. So, you know what I'm saying? Any kids coming up or any parents watching this, talk to your kids and let them know that basically it's not even worth it. Just walk away. And you know what I'm saying? If it's that serious, y'all meet up at the school or something. But anyway, long story short, some of my friends used to come to my house and meet up to catch the bus. And this particular day, one of my friends came to me and told me that he had got into not really an altercation, but a little situation where he was dealing with somebody else. Somebody else got mad, blah, 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 blah. So this person told them that basically it was on site. When they seen them, they was gonna fight them. They didn't care if it was at school, whatever. We kids at the time, so that's probably the only time you gonna see somebody. So we go to school, and basically I told my homeboy, like, listen, bro, I'm not gonna let nobody touch you. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, that was the type of friend that I was. I'm like, if one swing, we all swing. You know what I'm saying? One for all for one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was really my mentality, and that's really my mentality now. But it's toned down because of certain events that I went through when I was younger. Like, long story short, we go to school. This person sees my homeboy, immediately starts walking towards him. You know what I'm saying? We trying to prevent everything from going down. And basically, in the process of us trying to calm things down, that actually escalated things. And a little situation broke out where punches was thrown, you know what I'm saying, and this and that, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, it was nothing too crazy, but a little altercation did break out, and I definitely got involved, and honestly, overly involved myself. Did too much for a situation that really had nothing to do with me, and in the process of that, I got my black ass locked up.
You ain't bad, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing.
Locked up. You hear me? First time ever being in handcuffs in the back of a police car. All that. Got to the jail. My mama, my sister, and my girlfriend at the time was gonna try to come buy me out type shit, right? But my mom made my ass sit all day. This was school, right? So I'm talking about soon. We ain't even went to first period yet. So this is early. You feel me? This is early when this happened, bro. She made my
She
ass
made you
sit
wait
in
all
there
3
all
trays?
day. Huh?
All 3 trays?
I ain't even get no food. I ain't eat nothing.
No, I'm saying
I was just in.
she made you wait. You said
I was in the holding cell all day, fam, till probably about like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, something like that. I don't even know.
so.
But
All
she made
3
my ass
trays,
sit
nigga.
all day. But well, yeah, like the time period, but I didn't eat though.
Yeah,
I didn't
no.
eat. And shit, yeah. So she bonded. So when she bonded me out, nigga, as soon as I got to the crib, nigga, I was probably on
Help
punishment
your
for like a
ass.
good 2 months, G. A good 2 months. Phone gone, game gone, nigga. I couldn't do shit but go to school and come home. So that's a prime example, people, of yeah, you want to be your brother's keeper, you want to hold your people down, but don't involve yourself with other people's shit, because now, you feel me, whatever consequences they get behind that shit, you're just as much involved, so you get the same shit. And that's stupid, because it was never your problem.
Which brings us to our last point, and I'm glad this point is going to really drive it home, because it's all it. So what you're saying is, if you would have stood alone, this is also to correlate back to you, Ali. You know, if you would have just took a chance and stood on your own and looked at the situation for what it is, you would have realized this shit has nothing to do with me, and I can do bad by myself, right?
For sure.
All right. So speaking of doing bad by ourselves, Trilogy Honcho, what are the benefits of doing bad by yourself? Take it away.
I wouldn't I would bring up the the typical story that everybody would expect me to bring up, but I'll put it this way: it's a long story of being more there for the streets than I'd be there for myself type thing. And I gradually had to realize that after doing time, being with the wrong uh members and shit like that, being around the wrong cliques, being at the wrong place at the wrong time, a lot of things, just involving the streets instead of being productive and actually doing something with myself. You know what I mean? I went to trade school, so I knew how to do brick mason and shit like that. I could have been building houses and building shit out the way, had my own
Still
house,
can.
family straight. You know what I mean? Yeah, I could still do that, but I'm saying like it's kind of harder for me now because I'm a statistic. So now it's like now that I'm at the age that
Talk
I'm at
about it.
now,
Talk about it.
now that I'm at the age that I'm at now, it's like I'm doing right. I try my hardest to do right. I'm doing a lot better than what I used to
But
be and what I used
it's
to
still
know.
a little harder.
Yeah, it's still hard because I mean, of course, it's still hard because how society looks at the statistics, of course. But I don't know. It's all about the realization of when it hit type thing. I wish I would have realized this point way before a lot of shit transpired. Cause real shit, I would have been so far in life. I would have been so much farther, and I'm still gonna be far, but it's just harder for me now. So I think realizing realizing that it was a lot. The I put a lot into the streets. I put tears, blood, sweat, fights, bruises, scars. I got stories for days, but I can honestly say my bad stories outweigh the good stories, and I ain't really get no good out the streets other but certain lessons that motherfuckers should have already knew from the get go. You know what I mean? So I,
It
me
didn't
being the
serve
person
you.
that I am and the influence that I am, because I do have a lot of people that you know what I mean look up to me, and whether they want to admit it or not is on some pride type shit. But it's a lot of people that envy me and jealous and be jealous of me just because of how I carry myself and how they
Talk
just
your
know
shit.
how cool I am. You know what I mean? But I speak shit that people are scared to speak on. So it's more so like
Made you want to stand on your own because it's better.
yeah, it's just you see a lot of weird shit. You see a lot of corny shit. You see a lot of fatherless leader shit. You see a lot of oh, just because a certain person don't have this at the time and another person does, that's their big bro. It's just the you know what I mean, the mooch and the ass kissing and shit like that. It's so corny. So it just make you want to just stick to yourself. Like people be thinking because I'm a member that I'm always on the block, I'm in the streets and this, that, and the third, and doing this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? But I'm not that member, bro. Like I keep it real, my homies. Like if y'all need me, hit me. But at the same token, I'll be there for what I need to be there for. That everybody know how to get in touch with me. But I'm not there to just hang out with niggas all day on the block, everybody trapping all together, or everybody doing the same stupid shit and everybody looking hot. Or who got the best designer, look at this, that. But that shit's weird. That shit corny and that shit gay to me. Cause it's like y'all showing off for your mans type shit. Everybody on some trap shit, how to get drugs and do this, that, and the third, just to go. Y'all spend all day, and I never really realized niggas' logics to this. Y'all save all this money up, get all this designer shit, spend
Lord, I think we lost him.
the money on the females,
Oh Lord.
spend the money on the females, and then don't have nothing to show for it for real. Like, what is the purpose for that, nigga? You could be buying land. Niggas be out here balling with fucking thousands of fucking money just to show that shit off. Oh, I got this, I got that. Niggas is buying guns and drugs and stupid shit and turn ups instead of actually building generational wealth type shit. I wish I would have been on that type of shit, bro. When I was scamming, I was thinking of shit like that. When I was doing what I was doing with money, I was thinking of shit like that to try to save up, but I was investing my time in the wrong people and having the wrong people in my circle. That's why my shit didn't progress the way it progressed. But this shit was shit. I just think all that shit is a waste of time. I'm just a person that stayed to myself now. After realizing I used to always be there for people and be the first one to be frontline and step for the people and shit like that, thinking they gonna have my back. Then the situation happened, and I'm looking, turning my back, and I'm seeing nobody, and you in the crowd just looking type shit. You part of the crowd now, nigga. This your problem. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, nah. Yeah, I've been in too many situations like that, or it's my situations and the people that I think that's riding for me telling me, gassing me up. Oh yeah, we with you, one band, one down, woody 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 woo. Niggas in your clique, you done did for a lot of shit. Get to a situation, nobody there. It's just you. Then they telling you how you tripping afterwards. Shit crazy. But we all signed up for it. Like I said, even if you hop in the streets, period, you signed up for the street laws, you live by it. If not, step out. I'm a father. I don't care. I'm gonna live for my babies. So at the end of the day, I set an example for them. No, I don't want them growing up to be a member and doing the shit that I did to get locked up and be in jail and be out here fighting and just showing their ass or just being like, oh, Trilla, my daddy. So if I hit him up, he gonna show. No, I'm gonna set an example every time. My kids, no, not play that at all.
And I
Being a big influence for once you got a grasp on something that could possibly change the world, and you didn't have that moment to change the world, take heed of that. And our kids is that.
right.
Oh God.
That's
So
a deep
that's how I
saying.
feel about it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. I don't know where we lost Ali at, but we lost her. But just to, oh, she's back. She's back. But just to and you made some very valid points, and the whole thing of standing on your own and understanding that the herd mentality is not the herd mentality is just that herd mentality, meaning that there's no real individualism in it. And I think that a lot of people get caught up in the fact that individualism does breed creativity and originality. You know what I mean? But because people are so used to the status quo of how they perceive things to be, then it kind of makes a lot of stuff pretty much harder to see. And it goes back to what we were talking about, the whole selective rage. In other words, if a herd mentality is everybody get mad when you see the color blue, everybody get mad when you see the color red, everybody get mad when they say this word, they say that word, bro, there's no originality in it. In other words, nobody's going to do the study to see why we're getting mad. Nobody's going to try to understand why we should. The only thing they're going to do is know that they should. And and which brings me to my next point about selective rage, selectively shutting people out. You know what I mean? Like when if you will let X, Y, and Z slide, why won't you let A, B, and C slide? If you can support X, Y, and Z, why can't you support A, B, C? You know what I mean? And I ask this because we're all from the same area. You know what I mean? And we're not all of us is humble in our own right. You know what I mean? We could all easily be a menace to society. God knows we could be a menace to fucking society if we decided to say fuck society. But I say all that to say, Right. I say all that to say, I apologize, Ali. I say all that to say, the things that we do, the way that we're trying to create things, like you said, generational wealth, like you said, TPG, think for yourself, and same thing go for you, Ali, how you were saying, don't you're willing to pay the tax for other people, for other people's prices. Man, the fucked up part about it is, when you step into your own lane and you take that lane all the way out, you tend to see the further you get away from the city, the more brighter the stars become. You know what I mean? And that is the weirdest fucking statement, but it's very true, because the bright lights in the city seems good, everything seems good and whatnot. But when you step away from it, when you're driving away from it, you start looking, you actually see what's ahead of you, and you tend to keep striving for what's ahead of you. So, like I said, I'm saying all this to say, when we started this podcast 3 years ago, yeah.
Hey, I was gonna hold it in, but I was gonna say that shit. T, so I swear to God,
When we started this podcast 3 years ago, we it came up as an idea, and we've been through, and people don't understand the monumental strife that it takes to get up here and talk. And people just think that, oh well, you just come up here, y'all say funny things and stuff, and it's like, no, it's like, we're not doing this because we want to be seen. We're doing this because this is something that we've come to learn to enjoy. And it wasn't a herd mentality. A herd mentality is we get up here, we'll have Ollie shaking her ass. We'll have Trilla up here banging all over everywhere. We'll have TPG up here, you know what I mean?
Pause. Hold on. What you mean banging over everywhere?
You know what he's talking about, like your member?
Member.
So say stacking or something. Don't throwing up signs.
Well,
don't say banging.
Us non-street people. Us non-street people don't be
me
what to say.
I'm like, wait, what do you mean banging? I know I got a lot of kids. You trying to throw shots, nigga?
No.
Non-street niggas don't know all the terminology.
I'm a hood nigga, not a street nigga. I can admit that. So I don't know the terminology. But like I said, we can all come up here and be stereotypical stereotypes to play the trope, to get up here and be ignorant. Like we've always prided ourselves on we say a lot of controversial things, but we're not really controversial. We just say the everyday things that you think in a manner that you want to say them, but we understand it the way that we're saying it. At the end of the day, we're not harming nobody. So our figure of speech is just that, our figure of speech. Our opinions are just that, our opinions. And if you want to come up here and talk about them, then come up here and talk about them. But what you won't do is try to play us as if we're just a little podcast, or if we're just a little this. Like
who said that?
It's not about saying it. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about selective rage. It's never about people saying it. It's them showing it. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't really believe in what you're feeling. You don't really believe in what you're feeling, but you're choosing to take this route. And I know you're probably looking like, where is this all coming from? It's coming from the fact that there's been times where we invited guests on here. People have never showed. There's been times where we open our doors and people have came in, looked around, said, I can do better, and never did nothing at all. Yeah. So when they get a chance to watch this and understand this, we're not mad at you, because at the end of the day, we understand that you are selectively choosing to go with the flow of things, even though you don't know where that flow leads you. Why the fuck are you swimming in that water?
Bad.
So with all that being said, the selective rage, and everything of that nature, you choosing to shut us out, or you're choosing not to support, we can respect that, but what we can't respect is you not having a reason to. What's your reason? You know what I mean? What's your reason? If you're not willing to bet on yourself, then bet on us. What's your reason not to? What's your reason? You can't.
Can I make a point?
Please.
I guarantee you, Tay, and we've had so many conversations about this. I guarantee you right now, let's say magically, and not that we won't get to whatever. I really don't have no expectations. I'm not sure what y'all expect to get out of this, but like, let's just say overnight we was to reach like 100,000 followers or whatever would be considered a lot to people, right? The same people that's not supporting right now, I guarantee you they'll be the same people sharing our content, liking our content, and tuning in just because
it's a herd mentality. It's a herd mentality.
You know what I'm saying?
I know them. It's gonna go from the little podcast to, oh, that's the podcast in my city. Why do
Oh
you?
yeah.
For sure.
Why do you feel as though you can take pride in something that you're not willing to give pride to? You're not willing to take pride in. You know what I mean? Why do you feel as though you can step out here and when somebody else makes it, or if somebody else did the hard work, why do you feel like you can claim some type of shared credit? There is no shared credit. Only how you can share credit is by support.
Or
We
even
don't.
have the feeling to discredit it.
Right, like it all, it all, like I said, and all of this comes from selective rage. It's all about who you want to see make it and who you don't want to see make it. And I'm gonna let you know this now. We here at the Hood Academy, and I'm gonna take the big screen on this, and then I'm gonna let everybody else chime in on it when I say it. We here at the Hood Academy don't give a fuck if you want to see us make it or not. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.
I don't give a damn.
We don't give a fuck. If you want to see us make it, support. If you don't want to support, then just keep scrolling. That's all you got to do. But if you feel as though, that's just y'all little podcast or y'all cute or whatever, you can keep that to yourself.
But guess what? You still seen us, bitch.
At the end of the day, you still seen us.
Thanks for the view.
You still seen us. So
thanks for the view.
So if you feel as though we are talking about you at the end of this show, because this is how we're gonna end our show. We're gonna drop a gem, but we're gonna drop a gem for the people who's counting this out. So if you feel like everything that we said at the end of this show is something that offended you, then maybe you should step back from the herd mentality. Like TPG said, step back in the shower or, in a car or whatever. Step back and ask yourself, why not bet on them? Same thing like Trilla said. You could be out here living your most low vibrational life. Why not bet on us? Same thing like Ali said. You pushing for somebody else that don't give a fuck about you. We right here. Are we drink champs? No. Are we the Breakfast Club? No. Those are great people, but even they had to start somewhere. And guess what? They had that support. So this is not a call. This is not a call for support. This is a call for a realization, and realize that it takes a lot to be original. It takes a lot to be yourself. But most of all, that does not, just because it takes a lot does not mean that it's not worth it. So if you count us as not worth it, understand that we need a damn good reason for you to understand that we do not give a fuck that you don't think that we are not worth it. So with that being said, if you feel as though our podcast is not worth it, fuck you. If you feel as though that we are not going to make it, fuck you. If you feel as though anything that we have done to this point is not up to your standards, fuck you. And guess what? We're not mad at you, because at the end of the day, it's fuck you. And if you thought we was going to give a gem for you, you already felt the way you felt. So there's no point in letting you know about anything that we think. Only thing we can tell you is stay tuned, fuck nigga. The best is yet to come. That's Oddly Amazing. That's Trilogy Huncho. That's TPG. We got Life Alina. And last but not least, Kwame Sensei, wherever you at, my boy, peace is love and love is peace. I'm Teddy Bear, and understand this right here. When we make it, whether we make it with or without you, understand you know who the fuck Hood Academy is, and we out. I'm taking the whole crew out.
Yeah, you punk sons of bitches. Your broke ass probably couldn't buy no fucking merch anyway. We out.